Hello friends, I'm Samriddhi Banerjee and welcome to my channel The Mad Reader. In this video, I am going to talk about the famous novel Treasure Island. Treasure Island, a classic adventure novel by Robert Louis Stevenson, although not the first book about pirates, is considered by many to be the best. There are a total of 34 chapters in this novel, divided into 6 parts, and not to mention, each part is equally thrilling and captivating. Let us know a bit more about the author of this novel before we proceed to the plot summary. Robert Louis Stevenson was a Scottish novelist, essayist, poet and travel writer. He is best known for works such as Treasure Island, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Kidnapped, and A Child's Garden of Verses. Born and educated in Edinburgh, Stevenson suffered from serious bronchial trouble for much of his life, but continued to write prolifically and travel widely in defiance of his poor health. As a young man, he mixed in London literary circles, receiving encouragement from Andrew Lang, Edmund Gosse, Leslie Stephen, and W.E. Henley, the last of whom may have provided the model for Long John Silver in Treasure Island. In 1890, he settled in Samoa, where, alarmed at the increasing European and American influence in the South Sea Islands, his writing turned away from romance and adventure fiction towards a darker realism. He died in his island home in 1894 at the age of 44. Now that we know about the author, let's understand what the novel is about. In the novel Treasure Island, the main character, young Jim Hawkins, helps his parents run the Admiral Benbow and inn near Bristol, England. One day, a desperate-looking ruffian, Billy Bones, who likes to be called as the captain, appears and takes a room. After being visited by a former mate named Black Dog, Billy suffers a stroke. Later, he tells Jim that he is a pirate and that he has a treasure map. However, Billy fears that another pirate might mark him with a black spot, that is, a summon or threat. Shortly thereafter, Jim's ailing father, who is being tended to by Dr. Livesey, dies. A blind beggar, later revealed to be the pirate's Pew, subsequently arrives and puts something in Bones' hand. After Pew leaves, Billy has a fatal stroke. Jim and his mother open Billy's sea chest, taking the money owed to them as well as a packet before fleeing. A group of pirates led by Pew descend on the inn, but they are soon scared off by the sound of approaching horses, and Pew is trampled to death. Believing that the pirates were searching for the packet, Jem seeks out Dr. Livesey, who is with Squire Trelawney. The packet is revealed to contain a treasure map, and the three decide to mount an expedition to Skeleton Island to find the hidden riches. However, they are fooled into hiring some of Billy's former shipmates, including the leader of the pirates, Long John Silver. During the voyage, Jim overhears Silver and his men planning to steal the treasure once it is found and to kill all of the non-pirates. What follows is a rip-roaring tale of mutiny, treachery, sword fights, and murder as Jim, Dr. Livesey, and the Squire are forced to live by their wits in order to survive against ruthless enemies. They are aided by Captain Smollett and by Ben Gunn, a pirate marooned on Skeleton Island. Jim and the others ultimately prevail over the pirates and return home with the treasure. Silver notably escapes with some of the money. Well friends, that was all for the plot summary. Although the plot summary gives us an excellent idea of the novel, the unabridged version of the novel is far more thrilling and engaging when compared with the summary. So, if you are a fan of adventure and suspense, do not forget to go to the description, click on the link of the Amazon webpage and get a copy of this book as soon as you can. I have taken this plot summary of Treasure Island from Britannica.com, and the link to this webpage will be there in the description for you to visit that website and reread the summary. Well friends, that was all for this video. Hope you liked it. Thank you.